for MSS program, and this is only for printing that we are getting this support from the UGC. And we intend to come up with yet another volume of the series, and we'll be putting up a call for the contributions very soon. And this will also be supported by the UGC program in the long run. So the upcoming volume will be entitled Vernacular Built Environment in Nepal, Call for Critical Inquiry and Practice, taking into consideration the facts that we need to understand the larger context of our built environment in the vernacular context, and are there any consequences of this as mentioned in the epilogue of this book. It's mentioned in the back of the book if you look at it later on. And the broad focus of the book, which will be the upcoming version, would be the recognition of the diversity in vernacular architecture in different regions, not only focusing on any particular region, like in the previous volumes, and understanding the material and technology as well as symbolism and use that may have evolved in the local context, analyzing the merits of various aspects of vernacular architecture, identifying new vernacular traditions that are emergent in the context and putting them in perspective rather than only pursuing a historical perspective on vernacular architecture. So these are some of the focus areas that we will be aiming at in our new publication in the fourth volume. And if possible, we will also be aiming at having a symposium on the above subject matter before coming up with the publication. We will be putting up a call very soon, and after we receive the abstracts and the papers and the essays, we will be putting up a symposium. Especially the alumni of architect also, who has contributed a lot in the
As Sangeeta already told you, I feel honored as well, maybe even more than when expressly stated by the banner in the first volume that was released in 2013, or when I took to this podium speaking, reviewing the second volume also, which was released in 2016. I wanted to take a moment to look back at it, as Sangeeta said that the first volume was released in 2013. At that time I was retiring, and some of my students at that time got together and said whether they could issue a book honoring me, and I had told them that generally in Nepal, you want to honor the people after they are dead, so you don't want to do this. But they said, no, this can be done. And it came out with the first volume came out with a byline in honor of Professor Tiwari, and there were no other content bylines. And the idea at that time was to kind of share each other's development and professional work through a peer-reviewed exercise in which one could look at each other. And the first volume was essentially a collection of articles written by only the graduates of Kultur campus. And from the second volume onwards, this was changed, that we would accept articles from anyone as long as they relate to the thematic area given in the booklet. So that I was just looking at comparing these volumes. The first volume was 145 pages thick, not very thick compared to what is there now. And the second volume reached to about 217 pages, and this is about 228 pages. So it's growing, and maybe it's stabilizing now. And others, then now third one is more confident and is edited. There was a preface and there was an epilogue, and the epilogue was added at that time to kind of declare and you will we see that today, as we stand here, 4 of them have been completed, and actually in the article itself, the progress has been probably better than how that review article puts it. So what I can say is the reconstruction process itself has improved over the years. The second chapter is Neil Kamal Chapagai's contribution, and it's titled A Review of Policies on Preparedness, Response and Recovery for Pre and Post 2015 Earthquake in Nepal, Implications for the Built Heritage. And the contents are true to the title, and it's a literature-based research and research based on some of his observations as well as site visits, and it seems to single out some of the potential failures in response and recovery, particularly in terms of traditional vernacular architecture, materials and technology of construction, both at settlement and building level. It concludes on the need to build more robust preparedness and reform recovery policies and framework, and also the need to work on the study and research on traditional materials and technology, while outlining the need to incorporate this into the curriculum and teaching of architects, engineers and planners. And I think that's a rather significant recommendation that is there in that second chapter.
From our graduates to the professional students and Rastivai. This is the gift of students, graduates, and it is continuously publishing. It is, we could publish this book because of in preparation from NTNU, Norway and MSc program. So thank you very much for that program as well.
A very good opportunity for me to be here and speak something about book release, which is totally related to our community and our society. That will be very much helpful and useful to the society. The sharing of knowledge, sharing of experiences that is included through the program that is launched by the department. This is a very good continuity.
Very pleased to be here in this special program. Very good program. Good listen. I'm very lucky because I've been attending this kind of a particular program since last more than years. So regarding the book itself, the reviewer, as I said, two prominent reviewers have already put on the side the book. Making the book is a very difficult book. And it is difficult because it recorded for you. That's why whatever written in the book should be very correct one. And the issue basically focus for reflection on the built and assisted practices. And that this has already been mentioned about our last fortnight that we should not forget
today, because reflection on the built environment and associated practice, volume 1, 2 and 3, published by Department of Architecture. I also associated with this book to publish before, volume 2 and volume 3, when I was coordinated an SD program 1 year back. Just for your information, IOE Journal 16th volume will be published soon. We sent IOE Journal volume 16 already to the Cuban University Press, and there are more than 60 articles, and that will be in 2 issues. And also I know that our Civil Engineering Department on Uttar campus also launching Nepal Civil Engineering Journal soon. I talked with the head of department of the Civil Engineering Department. They will finally doing editing this journal. And I know the Sabatari campus also published the engineering journal already in their anniversary, their campus day. And I also know we will publish soon International Gender Conference proceedings. I think Sangeeta Madam already completed to publish proceedings of International Gender Symposium. We already did 3 times already. And I also know the Retreat Conference we did with the initiation of our SD Dec last time in Hotel Swargi last year, and that proceedings will also be published soon. Especially students of both. And there were nearly 40 articles. They presented orally, presented as a question. And that will be also published in IOE journal soon as a special issue. And that will be available online for everybody, for our future master's students. So I will implement soon for every master's students to publish 1 minimum article depending upon their master's course or master's thesis or master's project. And next year we will organize 2 IOE graduate conference to give platform for our masters.
Good asset for the institute, I think. So, and these books and this book and said in government agencies, they may be lost after a few years, but in academic institutes, it remains forever. And still, Institute of Engineering should make digital copies and digitize all these literatures and things so that it can be circulated all over and be stored. So our administration will move towards that. Digitize all the systems. Recently we just been able to digitize our entrance system, that is paperless system, only with these computers and electronic media.
यो चाहिँ अब हामीले यो MSSID प्रोग्राम भनेर चाहिँ नि यो बुक पब्लिस गरेका हौँ हैन। यो चाहिँ सिरिज अफ भल्युम्सहरू चाहिँ 2टा भइसकेको छ। यो चाहिँ तेस्रो भल्युम हो। यो चाहिँ बिल्ट इन्भाइरोन्मेन्ट एन्ड एसोसिएटेड प्र्याक्टिसेस भनेर चाहिँ यो सिरिजमा कहिले के विषयमा चाहिँ विषयहरू लिएर बुकहरू हामीले पब्लिकेसन गरिरहेका छौँ हैन। यसपालिको विषय भनेको चाहिँ यो रिभिजिटिङ द नेपाल अर्थक्वेक 2015 रेजिलियन्स रिकभरी रिहेबिलिटेसन एन्ड रिकन्स्ट्रक्सन भनेर राखेका छौँ। र यो बुक चाहिँ नि सुरु भएको चाहिँ हाम्रो प्रोफेसर तिवारी भन्ने एकजना सबैले अब थाहै भएको हो हैन, रिनाउन्ड प्रोफेसर हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँको स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूले चाहिँ उहाँको लागि डेडिकेट गरेको ट्रिब्युट जस्तै दिएर चाहिँ सुरु गरेको हो यो हुनलाई चाहिँ हैन। यहीँकै विद्यार्थीहरूले सुरु गरेको, तर यसलाई चाहिँ अब इन्स्टिट्युसनलाइज गर्नु पर्यो भनेर चाहिँ अब हामीले डिपार्टमेन्टकै तर्फबाट यसलाई रेगुलर रूपमा चाहिँ प्रकाशित गर्ने प्रोग्रामको लागि अब विद्यार्थीहरूले चाहिँ खासमा मास्टर्स कम्प्लिट गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरूले एउटा आर्टिकल पब्लिसै गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने छ हैन। र चाहिँ एउटा रिसर्चको ट्रेन्ड पनि बढोस् भन्ने हिसाबले विद्यार्थीहरूलाई इन्करेज गर्नुको लागि चाहिँ अब आर्टिकल लेखेर पब्लिकेसन पनि गरोस् भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ एउटा प्लेटफर्म पनि हो। यो पनि एउटा प्लेटफर्म पनि हो, तर विद्यार्थीहरूको लागि मात्रै होइन, अरू सबै खाली के भन्छ फिल्डबाट पनि यसमा कन्ट्रिब्युसन चाहिँ गर्न सकिन्छ र अब अहिले हामीले यो बाहेक अब अर्को भल्युमको लागि पनि तयारी गरिरहेका छौँ अर्को भल्युम भनेको चाहिँ अलिकति भर्नाक्युलर आर्किटेक्चरको कन्टेक्स्टलाई लिएर अब काठमाडौँको मात्रै होइन कि देशकै विभिन्न ठाउँको भर्नाक्युलर आर्किटेक्चरसँग रिलेटेड टपिकलाई लिएर हामीले अर्को पब्लिकेसन गर्छौँ।